Welcome back, everybody. My name is Alex and this is Downey's Bonsai. Today I'm going to be working on the second of the 7 junipers that I got yesterday at Home Depot. And the reason I picked this tree in particular was because of this dome-shaped canopy. It's pretty much a perfect shape all the way around, no matter which way you turn it. On top of that, it has some really good branches that I could probably turn into like a cascading arm. So there's a couple I could use. I really need to get in here and see what the rest of the tree looks like. It's really full, so I can't really tell. But this is definitely going to be part of the final design. So I'm going to zoom the camera in, and I'm going to start with the trick that I usually use on most of these trees that have a cheap plastic pot. And that is to cut all the way down to the soil level so I can actually see the tree itself. And then once I do that, I'm going to get started by taking some of these branches off that I'm definitely not going to use in the final tree. So.
Hi, I'm Daddy's daughter, and my name is Isabel.
You're a crazy kid.
Bye!
As you can see, the kids are up, so I only have a little bit longer. I'm going to trim this one up and then I'll be done for the day. But let me zoom this in and I'm going to chop this down like I said. Alright, so I think I've showed this trick twice in my videos. But basically what I do is I kind of feel down to where the soil level is. Don't stick the knife in while your finger's in there, but feel down, get a rough idea, you know, just kind of tap it. You can feel where your finger is, and then take your finger out and push the knife through. Some of them you got to check all the way around because some, like the last one we just did, actually dipped off on an angle and went way down. So, but sometimes it's easier to find a good level and then just cut all the way around, and then you can do it. You can trim it up from there. So.
Oh, and I forgot I'm crazy.
So this one might make a little bit of a mess because, like I said, on that side it was down a little bit. On this side, there's all this tree bark that comes up a little bit higher. So that's all right though.
My daddy has 1 million of these, and he loves coffee too. I'm great at that.
Oh yeah?
Ooh, I'm gonna say like and subscribe. Okay?
There you go.
What?
Sure.
Make sure you like and subscribe to Daddy's Bonsai. I'm so good at that.
All right, everybody. So you can't really see much right now. It's really full, but that dropped our visual perspective at least, 1.5 to 2 inches all the way around. This one, like I said, in spots has this pine bark that goes up. So that's gonna make a mess, but that's all right. I probably would have taken a good chunk of the top of the soil off anyways, just so I can get down to the root base. But I'm gonna go at it, and we are gonna start by just taking off some of these long limber branches that I'm not gonna use anyways. So that should really help open things up.
Why are you sipping coffee in your video?
Because it's delicious. And she's a liar, I don't like coffee.
Yes, he does, because he's drinking it right now. He has to have 3 cups every single day, or 6 or 9. He even wants 100. Hello, it's me, your Mario. Oh, the Bonsai, your Mario.
Found this really cool branch right here. So it like swoops down and around. I didn't even know this was here, so I might try to incorporate that in the final design. If I do, I mean, I suppose I could do it with the cascade. The soil level is definitely gonna have to come down though if I do that. So the final design, you know, you might really not be able to quite get it until I repot this thing, but if I do incorporate this, because it's gonna be pretty close to that soil level. But we'll see. I think I'm going to incorporate this up because it's a really nice full swooping branch. So you can tell they really buried this tree. I mean, I'd say at least 4 or 5 of these that I've cut off already are coming out of the soil. So they definitely took, you know, the little nursery pot, plopped it in a bigger nursery pot, and just buried the thing. Alright, so you can finally see the shape of the trunk, and it kind of basically, right here, so it kind of comes up this way, and it looks like that cool branch I was talking about that goes around the other side, that's the way it curves and goes down. And then all these arms come off of it. There's another major branch right here that branches off of that main trunk. So this is where it gets a little more tricky because I want to make sure I keep this canopy, but I want to clear it out enough to see the trunk at least a little bit. And on this one, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be keeping the cascading arm. Which side it's going to come off, I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll figure that out once I can really see the tree. Alright everybody, I'm going to put this little aperture light underneath this because with all this foliage up here, I cannot even see what I'm cutting. So hopefully it enhances the shot for you, but if it ruins it, I'm going to take it out of there as soon as I can. I just need to get in there and clip all that dead stuff out and clean up underneath the canopy because I'm not going to be able to do it from the top. So I gotta be really careful because like I just cut one little branch that looked all dead and then it pulled a little bit of the foliage from the top down and out. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful on this tree not to do that. So I'm gonna have to cut, even if it's just the side of the branches, just what is dead, and be very careful not to pull more out.
Dad, it looks like a little tree house.
It kind of is like a tree house, is it?
You're gonna break the tree house if you keep cutting it.
So that's what I was talking about. All the branches are growing down into the soil, and then they grow their own roots, and they come back out. Alright everybody, here is the second blue rug juniper that I did out of the 7 that I'm doing over the next 3 weeks. And this is the first juniper I've done a cascade with, or this I guess is like semi-cascade. I don't know if I'm going to keep this branch over here, but for now I'm going to leave it. And then, let's see here, I kind of dropped the soil level so you could see the space between. And I cut the pot lower so that as I water the tree, it'll wash the dirt out of the upper roots so I can find the root base. I might have to cut it even a little bit lower to get to the roots that I actually want. But that's it for today, folks. I have to go do some holiday weekend stuff with my kids. And that's all I'm going to be able to do for filming this weekend. I will do the rest of them later on this week. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe and like the video. Alright everybody, so I just wanted to show you this real quick. I have actually changed this before I even finished editing the video. There was a pad right here in the front, and I feel like it really took away from the design of the tree, so I took that off. So this is what it looks like now. I think it looks a lot better. Let me try to tip this back up and zoom it in a bit. You're not going to see the lower pads when I zoom it in, but I think it looks a lot better this way. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but I think it looks a lot better like that. Thanks for watching, everybody.